Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. Today is the event preview time. I am going to cover the next event. It's going to be a Rune event. It's going to be called the Steam Hustle. So this video will be me talking about everything that I know, which all of that is on my Discord server, so we're going to go through that. Hopefully keep this fairly short, let you know what's coming, and it should be coming soon. So let's go ahead and jump in. So while I'm getting things set up, I did want to give a quick shout out to those who are supporting the channel. Thank you very much, Stacy Turner and Fwapp, for your continued support for the channel. I very much appreciate that. If it's something you guys are interested in, you can see more details down below in the ticker or in the description on how to participate and buy me coffee or following with YouTube membership. So thank you to both of you for continuing to support the channel. Alright, so like I said, this information is on my Discord server, and we get people sharing this. This also came from Hustle Prime as well. So the details we have here on the middle of the screen here, can we see my mouse? Yeah, we can see my mouse. So this is what was publicly posted in the game. So we have the soon in the game, we have the Steam Hustle coming with a huge variety of unique rewards. Obviously it's the same as normal, and like I said, it's supposed to be a Rune event. So that will be the huge variety, because the runes will be having different impacts and everything, obviously. So we're also going to have new private clan quests available from the tavern, new private clan bosses at the gate, which will be cool because obviously we've been kind of stuck with the same three for quite some time now. Goods range expanded in the clan store. Okay, we'll see if that's anything useful. And new functionality for creating sets of gear. No idea what that's going to mean. So, all right, that's the information that's, I believe, posted on the game update from your app store, as well as what's been posted on Facebook. This came across from Prime and other places as well. So that's the public information that came out. And we also have a little bit more additional information. So I'm going to go scroll up to the top here of all the information that was shared. So thank you, Avavas, for sharing this information on my server, and it has come from other places as well. So let's see if we open this. Is that better to see? That's a little bit easier to see. So here's our Rune images we have. These are what the chests are going to look like, as well as some of the outfits that we're going to be getting with this one. So some of them are interesting looking. This is what the bosses will be looking like, which is kind of cool. Artifact, some kind of a heart with a lock. That will be interesting. A new mount, which I have never gotten, so I certainly don't expect to get that. Yeah, so I mean, this is the same thing we get every time. So the bosses from the island, that's going to be the thing that we get to do every day for free. You get chests, which also gives you cards, and these cards are what, always going to help you complete your collections. Yeah, I guess that's what all of the, I guess these aren't outfits for us. These are what all the bosses are going to be like that we're going to be fighting on the island. So interesting setups for them. They're all looking pretty cool. Looking for that steampunk look going here, which is interesting. All right, down here, boss with clan territory smasher. So I guess that's going to be our next boss that will be added. We got some images here. We didn't see that before, other than there's going to be a new boss. I guess that's what it's going to look like. Here's our new hero setup coming through. We can see. Make sure you guys are seeing my mouse. You're not seeing my mouse. I don't know if you're seeing my mouse. I can't see it showing on the screen, but anyway, in the hero row there, we got a new mount, which is, can't really see a whole lot there. That's interesting. Squad saving feature. This has been something that's been asked for a long time. They actually have this in American Dad. So another feature that existed in another game that's finally coming here. My assumption is, maybe we'll have more information on the details coming out, but my assumption is that you can have different setups for different things. So if you're going to go do Djembe, you can have one hero, one mount going in, one way with one squad. I guess it won't probably help your squad. It'll probably just help your hero setup. And then if you're going to go in and do the arena, you can have a different setup with your hero, and as many as who knows how many they're going to have. In American Dad, I think they have eight different heroes, so you can have a different one for each one and have different setups, so you don't have to keep swapping things in and out. So that has been requested a lot, so that's going to be a nice addition that it's going to be coming to the game soon. Personal progress awards. Who knows if that's going to be anything useful? I assume it's just the same personal progress we have where we get diamonds and whatnot in the game, so this will probably be some additional rewards. It looks like we're showing rare and epic, so maybe nothing too crazy. I don't know about this gift with the arrow on it. That'll be interesting. All right, so now we go through, that's it for that. So there's some good stuff here. Here's all the text. This will probably describe some of the pictures that we saw there. So hopefully, can you guys read that? I don't know if I can read it, to be honest with you. I'm going to open, that's not really going to help us. So I think hopefully you can read this. All right, so this will be the text that comes in. All players will now be able to evaluate their progress in the game thanks to the personal rewards progress, which is available in the player profile. There you will find dozens of tasks and rewards for completing them. Fantastic. This could be something that's going to liven the game up for somebody like me, because the game is kind of getting old and redundant, and I'm not maxed out like everybody else is. So, it's getting a little bit more challenging, and I don't really have the time to commit to being able to get to be, end game like everybody else is. So it is giving daily items to shoot for potentially. I mean, it doesn't say daily, but things you can take one at a time to try to aim for those items and then give more motivation to play. That could be interesting. So looking forward to seeing that. So Crusher again is the new boss. We see that. News in clans. Personal clan tasks have appeared in the game. Now each player in a clan can complete several tasks every day. Ooh, that's nice, because right now we can only do one, which are taken on the notice board in the clan territory and thereby earn clan coins that can be spent in the clan store and for the development of the clan territory. Good. So now it's not just one little thing and you're done. Personal bosses have also appeared. We don't have those. We only have clan bosses available on the clan territory and the Gates of the Abyss. Fight, win, and earn clan coins. Nice. So maybe they're finally making the clan territory something a little bit more meaningful. In my mind, they've never been, the whole area has not been anything special to me. So I'm hoping that this will liven things up. All right, personal bosses are automatically summoned. There are 2 attack attempts per day on a personal boss. Additional attempts cannot be activated for a personal boss. The personal boss cannot be attacked by other members of the clan. The assortment in the clan shop has been seriously expanded. There are a wide variety of items for all levels. Fantastic. I am happy to see that. Some improvements to the clan territories. This is something that's coming soon to Zero City, and people are so excited, just like we were in this game. But again, like I said, I've been fairly disappointed with how it's appeared in this game, and it just continues to expand, but still is, I don't know, it seems to be lacking severely. So I'm glad to see that they're adding some extra functionality to, at least in my mind, make it a little bit more interesting. All right, so next one. Most of the items that deal damage or weaken the enemy, which previously did not work in the battle against clan bosses, now work. Okay, their power is limited. There was a bug that came out where people were able to absolutely smash the bosses. That's gone. That's been gone for a while, but there's some additional changes, obviously. The game has a new mode, Research. You can send your troop. Ooh, yes, fantastic. You can send your troops and search for various treasures. The stronger the squad, the more treasure they can get. Whoops, sorry about that. I just smashed my microphone. All right, let's go again. The entrance to the activity is carried out from the global map and is available on the 2nd level of Throne Room. The reward for the journey depends on the duration and the power of the detachment sent. Travel is updated once per day. Wow. Again, this is getting into my type of interesting game. So again, these are things that are going to bring me back into playing the game a whole lot more, because I certainly have not been doing that too much lately. So very happy to see that. We have improved the system of auto display of offers to exclude multiple displays when you can first enter the game each day. That's good, because that is such a pain in the butt. You get in the game, you get 5 offers, you got to go click on each single one. There's ways around it, which I figured out, but hopefully that will not be so annoying. Participation and victory in the expeditions began to earn fame, which is necessary to get clan crests. Okay, good. So again, I need to start doing expeditions. Thanks for the feedback in the socials, networks, and communications with our Discord manager. We have implemented the functionality of creating sets of equipment. We want to hear feedback from you on this innovations, and based on your comments, continue to develop. New items have appeared in the portal store. Appearance for your hero and castle. Good. Portal store's got some more stuff, because the portal store is fairly useless, so other than buying scrolls and whatnot. So okay, I'm looking forward to seeing that too. That sounds like that could be good. Let me read that first part again. Networks and communication. We have implemented the functionality of creating sets of equipment. We have implemented the functionality of creating sets of equipment. We already have sets, but it sounds like maybe these are going to be sets for the workers, maybe? So the workers can be more useful, produce more items? Not sure. We already have sets of gear, so this is equipment rather than your weapons and armor and stuff. So, okay, well, that'll be interesting. That could be useful. Okay, I think we just did this one. Let's check again. Yep. Yep, so we did that one. So we got a couple more screens here to look through. Fix. All right, so we got bug fixes here. Changes in the work of items and abilities. Fix the work of the ability of Sir Quacksalot. The shield no longer falls off with the first damage dealt. The silence overlay is now displayed as an additional effect. It's good. Maybe I can actually read the output of fights. As you guys saw in previous videos, I couldn't even read those results because there's too much happening. Change the appearance of the poison effect. Now it has shrunk and become less bright. Fix the works of the Alliance Tomb Raiders. Now mummies appear not in the center of the battlefield. A bug has been fixed in Elusive and Deadly Alliance. Alliance members now fire an arrow as described. Fix the lack of uniqueness. The artifacts Forbidden Artifact, Blake, Raven, and Festival Bells. Alright, this bug fix is not very exciting. That was this one. Okay. Daggers. All right, now it looks like we got 1, 2. We got like 4 more screens to go here. So it looks like now we're talking about what these new runes are going to be potentially. So I don't know if we're going to read through all these. I'll just leave them up here on the screen. I mean, there's a lot of information here. There's so many different permutations of the runes and the weapons and who's wearing them. How they're wearing them, so everything constantly keeps getting that much more complicated the more runes and more items that are added. So and obviously this information here on the screen is all, you know, the stuff we've done in the past. It doesn't have the specifics in there because that depends on the fighter, and those are items that are added into the game as well from another file, so those don't get added here. So this just gives us a higher ability of seeing what's going on, so a high level of what's going on, I guess. But again, once in a while the fighter reduces the magic power. Daggers, axe, spear, sword, and mace. So I don't know if these are going to be new items coming in. More than likely these are going to be items and how they are affected with the runes. So that was daggers. Now we got a book. A book, scepter, orb, and wand. So we got inflicting madness. Units' healing abilities begin to heal over the health over time. A random enemy takes gradual decrease of attack speed. When the owner of the tome takes magic damage, they silence. So yeah, there's a lot of things here. It's just this is the part where I'm struggling with the game because there is just so much right now. It's just you know, I don't think I see the question so much of what should I do, what's the best thing to do. There are so many different items that you can consider. You really need to consider your squad and your setup and how things are configured, and then you take the specific items that work best for that setup. Just because it works for somebody doesn't mean it's going to necessarily work for you. All right, got a little bit more here. A bow. Once in a while, the fighter fires an enhanced arrow. Shots. I'm reading this one because obviously I do lots of archers. Shots deal damage and turn the enemies into stones. They cannot move. All right. See, this is my area. That looks interesting. Crossbow. Each time a fighter dodges an enemy, he heals himself. That sounds nice. And a shotgun. Once in a while, the fighter makes a shot at random enemies, dealing damage. Target is enemy soldiers. All right, what do we got here? As for the runes, they will give a total of 12 abilities, which means they are related to the type of the weapon. Warrior runes only works for melee weapons. Archer with archer, and mage with mage. We got the rune of steel, will, and rune of ingenuity, and rune of resourcefulness. So these runes here will work on the items above that we saw. And I guess if you put the rune of steel on the, for example, the sword, these are the results we're going to see possibly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just see if we have 12 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So those are the 12 possibly on how the runes are going to affect them. So we'll see how it actually how that actually works. So we got one more thing here, not exactly related to the runes. The donkey's coming again. Will come join us for a unique artifact, and that artifact is going to be called the Equalizer. On enemy death, a newly dead enemy cannot be resurrected for time. Unfortunately, there's no information about the property. Okay, so we don't know what's going to happen with this when it has a rune. So again, when the donkey comes, there's a chest up top that has a lot of equipment that either used to be really important gear. Not always, but quite often important gear. And usually by the time it comes to Donkey, it's not quite as important. And then you have a chance to spend a bunch of diamonds to open chests with the chance to get those items. Usually I recommend not to do them because you spend a ton of diamonds. I mean, if you're going to go to get them, you will eventually get them, but you're going to spend a ton of diamonds to do it. So in my mind, it's never really worth doing that. But you know, if that's your thing, then I'd say go for it. And that is all that we have as far as the preview for the next event. We certainly have some good stuff coming. You know, the runes are constantly coming, so there's additional abilities, ways to get stronger, ways to get better. But the part I'm looking forward to the most is not necessarily the runes, but the additional functionality that they're bringing to the game. Things that are going to help make things more interesting. So we go here to clan territories, there's going to be more to do. We go to the gates of the abyss, we're going to have some personal battles here and some other personal things. And it's not, you know, no longer picking one item from the message board. You can get multiple items and do multiple things to get multiple coins. Obviously, so you see I have a ton. I've just been getting them and not spending them for a long time, so I need to start spending those on something. Come up with some ways, see if I can't help my clan get a little bit stronger, because I've been fairly inactive other than just jumping in and doing my dailies occasionally, not too often, and then jumping in for wars and things like that. So anyway, so that's it. That is the preview. The Steam hustle is coming soon. I'm guessing sometime this week, but I haven't seen any specifics. We do get notice these days, so we should get a 24-hour notice, or somewhere less than 24-hour notice of when it's going to be happening. I haven't seen that pop up yet, so we're still a little bit of time away. So look forward to that coming soon. Once it does, I will be back with another video covering it and see if I can't get lucky and get a couple of those new runes. So until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.